Hello. Jump on in here. Louisville fans only. A Louisville policy will be strictly enforced. A Louisville fan policy will be enforced. Louisville fans only tonight. So let me know you in the building. Send me a couple of comments. Let me know you're in the building before we get started. I'm of course going to take a second to go to the kitchen while I let this ginger finish burning my tongue off. Definitely gonna have to do that. Uh, bam, bam, bam. Hold on. Make sure everything else is all the other programs are closed. Ah, come on in here. Y'all know the routine. Wipe your feet at the door by hitting the like button. When you're visiting family, you know the rules and family. Ah, where y'all want to get started at? Y'all can give me the agenda where you want to start, where you want to go. Oh, hold on. Uh, hold on. Ah, uh, y'all know I'm here. We're just setting up. Ah, just trying to get everything nice and set up and organized. A little sip of water. We back. All is good. What's going on? Tell me something. Getting chippy in the Celtics game. Keisha, what's up, girl? What's going on? Mm, mm, mm. Woo, just getting set up. Hold on. Okay. Louisville fan is here. Are you checking in as a real Louisville fan? Because we got to have this conversation first and foremost. Um, can't wait to see this big guard show y'all what basketball is good. What's the word, Danny Rhodes? Became a first-time season ticket holder at the Yum today. I'm invested in KP Air. Now that's awesome. Asked him what's going on. You're gonna get mad tonight too. I probably will. Look, Draymond Green should be gone again. I see you. Noob, I know what you meant. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? While the fans are getting in here, let me know you in here. Let me know. A bird gate till it's quiet saying, okay, I'm gonna catch up with that stuff. But listen, y'all get the chat going. Get the chat. Hold on. Get the chat nice and warmed up. I'm gonna go get 2 cubes of ice. Nolan saying Lisa's highlights were the color was nice. Word is 2 commitments coming soon. Ooh, wait. Get the chat in, y'all. I'm just getting 2 cubes of ice. That's all. Maybe another little splashy to it, something else. But it all starts with 2 cubes of ice. There's 1. There's 2. Woo! Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's open this refrigerator. Let's go over here. Uh-oh. I'm getting kind of low. Let's see if y'all gonna take it easy on me tonight, or y'all gonna send me back to the store. Either way it goes, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Either way it goes. We're gonna have a funky good time. Gonna have a funky good time. We're gonna have a funky good time. Woo! Woo! Where do we start at tonight? Young Lamont, what's good, young fella? Heard Pops did exquisite work at my people's house. Should have known better. Didn't close on Bates. Has to be a concern. Oh, is that right? Timing is everything for the enemy. What's the word? Hold on, what is the word? What's the word? Hold on. Okay, let me change that. Ooh, let me make sure before I go fully live. Let me make sure the audio is where it needs to be. Audio's default right there. We're gonna go audio there. Make sure that's right. Boom. Make sure all that stuff is good. Let's get it started. Let's get it started the right way. Louisville fans only tonight. I don't got time for the other stuff tonight because we're going to have a real conversation tonight. Some in-depth conversation. So if I start off a little fast tonight, it's because we got to have some serious conversation. I'm not going to keep y'all up late. I'm going to try to make this quick. Hold on. I gotta do something really, really quick, y'all. Don't mind me. Hold on. That's pretty funny. What's good? We're just getting set up. I'll make sure everything. You know what? I gotta cut off these lights too. Just to make sure everything's straight. Hold on. Bang. Ooh, and I had an Oreo Blizzard left over and chocolate. I had to rinse that out too. Had to get that together. We want dream chasers, not bad chasers. Cameron, hold on. Look. Oh, you know what? This reminds me. Lamont, Scuba Steve. I need avatars up here. You know what? Listen. I need avatars up here, y'all. Listen, I hate to be this way. I need avatars up here now. I need avatars up here because, listen, the only reason I can do radio is I like imagine that I'm sitting in a room talking with y'all face to face through the radio. Like we're sitting in a room, sitting in the barbershop, and it's just my turn to talk or something, right? So what I need y'all to know is I need an avatar. I mean, I'd like for it to be you. Listen, it can be a glamour photo. It can just be a nice, I mean, I'd like for it to be you. But I mean, you can put another picture up, but just something. Hold on. I actually keep hitting the speaker button. I need y'all, like it's so simple, y'all. Just on your Gmail or your YouTube, just put up any kind of avatar. I don't want to talk to letters. Please don't make me talk to letters. We just had Bradshaw on campus. Relax. 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 Golly. I mean, we stay ready for the heat wave. We stay ready. I'm just kind of trying to catch up, y'all. I'm not seeing news about Bates, not to be that guy, but with the night Bates news, I'm getting really worried. Well, yeah, listen, share the Amani Bates news. Share it with the people. I'm here tonight. Bo, what's good? What I missed? Did Bates give for the money, or is he still considering us? What it do? What it do? We keep the beach flavor going on. We in Maui Maven mode. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I pulled out the Kango. 95-83. Thanks for the update. Golden State up. Great night tonight at the Young with KP and assistants. I know. Good evening, Lauren. One confirmed recruit lost to NIL greediness. Who are you talking about, Michael? Two further casts went to undecided, and it seemed like Michigan is major players. K-State also had a Zoom call with them. Lauren, no Jeff so far. Who is in the chair tonight? We haven't put anybody in the chair tonight, have we? Cameron, what's good? What's good? It's storming here in northern Indiana, so is it going to knock you in and out? Who all went to the coaches program? Scuba needs a whole sofa tonight. What is he doing? Is somebody acting up? Dream chasers, not bag chasers. Okay, now I'm catching up. Cashmere in the building. What's good? What's good? We catching up? What's up with IU fans pounding their chest? Y'all tell me. I told y'all, sometimes I go to sleep. Yeah, I wake up and y'all tell me what's going on. I prefer bag chasers. So that's all top 35 recruits or so. Is it time yet to hit the panic button? Okay, I would change mine tonight. I heard you this morning about the faceless mob. Yeah, like I need avatars. Christy, what you doing, girl? Denver's in the house. What? What is Chester going on about? Stop letting Steve predict who we're gonna sign. He's gonna jinx us. Bam. Trice's work. Maybe looks like, yeah, I mean, I'm always in the mood for pina coladas or mimosas, aren't y'all? Cheers. I promise you they won't cancel a season without another point guard. Hunter was an NIL chaser, right? I mean, you go back and look at Hunter. Go back and look at the visits and how the visits changed and who jumped in there. Rach, what's up, girl? What you up to? What you up to? Listen, I hope I didn't intimidate you into staying up late. Cause listen, Rachel, your boy made me. Like he got the worst hours. So don't let me shame you into staying up with the midnight crew. Need some snitching tonight. KP said tonight, one recruit fell asleep while visiting the Ali Center. That's recruiting life. What's my trans on? What do you mean? Listen, well, I'm just glad. Listen, if it's true and it was just marijuana, I'm like, yes, Montrez smokes. Yes, Montrez probably keeps a good amount of weed on his person. Montrez does not feel like going back and forth to California every time he runs out. Like, what do you mean? Slow down and enjoy the ride. Thank you. Who is talking about panicking before the dude play one game? Who is talking about panicking before he coached one game? Do you think that? Do y'all want me to bring up a page of the transfer portal page and see how many point guards out there? Do you think the whole world of division? I say this all the time. Every single shit team that we play every single year has at least 2 or 3 guards that we would take on our team. Every single year. Do you think the portal is not filled with serviceable point guards right now? Serviceable point guards. Or do you think it's an empty market out there? Rather than take shitty guards or subpar guards, you wait. And then, listen, what if you were just saying, you know what? None of these guards can compete at this level. I don't want any of them. And then, how about this for somebody becomes eligible midway through the season? Oh, and then, or how about this? We keep scholarships open, and then we get squad transfers so we can get ready for our next year run. When you add, hold on. Tony wants to kick us off. Tony, let's kick it off then. Uh-oh. I almost made a mistake. Tony, your shout out donation and buying me a drink, it sped up the process and it might save us from disaster because my computer wasn't plugged up. Cheers, Tony. Uh-oh. Hold on. Because we can't miss them. We cannot miss. That cannot. Wait a minute. I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Hold on. Hold on. LaTroy, hold on. I'm gonna get you. Wait a minute. Time out. Shout out Andrew Mullins. He sponsored the entire week. Andrew Mullins has brought to you tonight's fan stipulations, tonight's fan agreements. We're drawing up the declaration of fandom tonight, and this week is brought to you by Andrew Mullins and TBF Mortgage, 502-435-1535. TBF Mortgage. Andrew Mullins. Know that name? Remember that name? TBF Mortgage. Andrew Mullins. 502-435-1535. Do not forget that. Keep it in your mind. We're going to use this week to burn this name into your brain. And thank you for sponsoring the Midnight Show and making sure everybody is going to have a great time. LaTroy, let's get a good cheers in here. Good, sir. It's all good. I need Lachlan to stay and spread. What is Lachlan out here talking about? My only worry about this team is not having enough bodies to press. To press? Your only worry is not having enough bodies to press? Because I don't know. That's what Kenny wants to do. Other than that, I'm fine. Trust KP. Enough bodies. Jalen, Rose, JJ, Brandon Huntley Hatfield, Sidney Curry, L. Ellis, Kamari Lands, Devin Ree, and who am I forgetting? Did I say JJ Traynor already? Who am I forgetting? Am I forgetting somebody? Lauren, I need you. Shout out to Gary. Lauren, I need you to quit your job and come be a sniper for the day show as well as the night show. And everybody, Lauren wanted to make sure everybody got a nice and lubricated Marcus Maven. So everybody take a second to our wrench lady, Lauren, who keeps everything running flawlessly. Lauren, thank you so much. And cheers, everybody. Cheers to Lauren. Denver in the house. Hold on. Wow, it's his first season. Maui Maven. We had to go Maui Maven. Good evening, man. What's up? Is that a question or a statement? KP is being realistic off in the ball. Okay, so that's why you're up hanging out with the family. It's weed. Who cares? I know. That happened a month ago. I wish people would have the season start. Before the season, don't even send the squad out there yet. Already in panic mode. I know you get to the info before. I've noticed sometimes you're tired of losing stuff coming out of fight on this. Listen, but you got to still let that be a tease. Is the voice coming out? It may. Couple more of these and it may. Where's the clip of Kenny Payne? One of those games that makes my night. Stellar Zebra, you got it. And Stellar Zebra, please put an avatar up. Devin, Couch, Alicia, something. Give me some kind of picture to look at. Brad, something I can look at, please, y'all. Because I want to feel like I'm talking to people. I don't want y'all to just be letters and avatars. Everything has to be personalized, y'all. I mean, I don't want to be a lunatic in the metaverse talking to bots. Y'all are people. Put an avatar, some kind of representation of yourself. Please do that for me.
Hey, wait. Kenny Payne won those games. Yeah.
Shout out, Gary. Enjoying the night. This is awesome. Oh, this is awesome. That's awesome. I'm jealous, Lauren. Where Kitty Kroger at, y'all? Hold on. Okay, let me catch it. Free Trez. Ain't nothing wrong with weed. Just got in from watching the finals. What's the rant about tonight? It's not a rant. We're just getting some things straightened out. Louisville basketball Facebook groups are losing their damn minds right now. Why are they losing their minds? Yes, bring up. Listen, we can do that. So out here, how the hell could you be on the ledge and the man ain't coached one game yet? We ain't even got to the season yet. You go see. See? You see what happens? This is why people start bringing up those subjects, those uncomfortable subjects that people don't like to talk about. You already talking about, like, how dare you? Like, listen, yes, I would like to know some big time guards on here. You act like we ain't just win 12 games last year. So, okay. So do you believe we're a talented team that just got off the rails last year? Or do you think everybody on the team sucked? Because if you think the team sucked, this is a rebuild, right? If you think you got talent, then you should say, okay, we can win. If you thought we had talent so much that you're panicking now, then you should already be like, okay, we still should be straight with one guard. Listen. If it says possession or trafficking, that's fine. When you say with intent, that's when you get in trouble. Look, call me when somebody says with the intent to distribute. Listen, people with accounts like his, everything gets knocked down to possession. Felony possession. That's it. Like, don't worry about it. Are they panicking? No, yes, listen. Our team is going to be better with guards added. The message boards are horrible. People actually saying KP's a bust without even coaching the game. Just listen, think about this. Okay, that's the team part. I'll talk about the fan part first. You know what? I want to talk about this. This is important. The fuck does he know? Okay, here's the thing. Are you a Louisville fan? Okay. There's a lot of people who are just Louisville critics. There's a lot more Louisville critics than Louisville fans. No, let me rephrase that. There's a lot of Louisville critics that are posing as Louisville fans. Okay, this is how it happens. I'm not gonna let this fly drive me crazy either, y'all. Give me 12 seconds. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, if this fly shows up again, I am going to cut the camera and take him out. So here's the thing, y'all. You have to start deciding when you're talking to somebody, is this a Louisville fan or a Louisville critic, right? Because this is how it works. This is how it works. You get some person who's a bandwagon person, right? Louisville's winning. They jump on the bandwagon. This is like their first year as a Louisville fan, and they enjoy the success, right? But now they're tabbed as a Louisville fan. So they spend the next fucking 13, 14 straight years just being a critic. You were a fan because they were winning. And now you're stuck in the world of critique. Then you don't realize it's like you're just a fucking horrible. You're a horrible fan to be around. Listen, it's okay to want a guard or two. That is perfectly fine. But if a guard controls your conversation, if you're not happy talking about Kenny Payne, Nolan Smith, Danny Manning, Josh Jameson, Stephanie Davis, Brandon Huntley Hatfield, Sidney Curry, L. Ellis, JJ Trent, whoever, if fucking Masterpiece, like if you're not happy, Kamari Lands, if you're not happy talking about how deep the roster is already, you're not a fan. Let me show y'all something. Let me present this case. I'll say it and I'll mean it. Josh Hurd, the now acting athletic director, was not my first choice. Not because of him, just because of the situation. If I knew Josh Hurd's background like I know Kenny Payne's background, I would have been more comfortable with Josh Hurd being the AD, right? The moment Josh Hurd became the AD, I said, let's go. My job is to make Josh Hurd's job easier, right? Y'all saw it. Hey, okay, he's not my first choice. But at first I had him here. When I see what he did with the moves he made as the interim, I said, okay, he's earned a resume spot. He's earned the interview. He's earned it, right? He has earned the ability to be on the interview list. Okay, he gets chosen. Okay, let's go. My job is to make Josh Hurd's job easier, and we both need to do what's right for the University of Louisville. Here's the problem. You didn't want Kenny Payne. Forbes, Must Bus, all these fucking dumbass names that you wanted here. They didn't get the job, right? Instead of you saying, okay, Kenny Payne got the job, let's go. You know what you do? You sit in there and you sound like whoever. Oh, he ain't doing this right. He ain't doing that right. You're sticking to that. You know what that means? You're a critic. You're a critic, or you want things on your terms. That's not a fan. That's not a supporter. That's not an alum. You saw the moment Josh got the job. Let's go. What do you need from me, Josh? What do you need? How can I make your how can I make your job easier? Let's go. Listen, let's go. But the people that are not doing the let's go, the people that, and again, you can critique the roster, that's fine. But don't y'all notice a pattern when it comes to people who can't stop talking about the guard, the missing guard? Don't y'all find that a little weird? Don't y'all find the people who are hunting? You know what it's like in relationships. It's like in relationships, you've been maybe the insecure one, or you've been the confident one. And when you've been the insecure one in the relationship is always looking for something on the confident one, right? And it's like, no, the confident one didn't do anything wrong. The insecure one did something wrong. Listen, the confident one does stuff wrong all the time. But sometimes the confident one is not doing anything wrong. But the insecure one is just like, I'm not gonna stop till I find something, right? Haven't y'all seen that before? I missed y'all. I was caught up in the in the panic time when you have a 5-star on campus. Like, yeah, that's over critique / okay, I said it today. Okay, we watched Duke for 20 years. You know who Duke's best point guard probably was? Their legit best playmaking point guard was like Jason Williams. We watched Bobby Hurley and Wojciechowski you know good and well I'm online. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, woman. I've been going for 45 minutes. Y'all, lost my train of thought right there. I mean, and I'm not saying you gotta like have all dying allegiance to him, but I saw the way y'all acted with, like, I see the way, okay, Josh Hurd gets the job. Y'all use that to start criticizing Tom Jurich and the people who supported Tom Jurich. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's the point here? When it's your guy, you have undying loyalty. That's not a fan. That's not a fan. If I run a coach, it's because the coach is not doing a good job. It's not because he's my guy. I haven't even had a red and white game. Don't know what he's going to put out there. You've watched so many teams go out there where they got the Bobby Hurleys and the Wojciechowskis and the tough defensive point guard. And if you got dudes all around the place, you know what you don't worry about? The tough, get hype defensive point guard. And notice how everybody now is fucking Jared West. So anybody you pick up, do y'all know? Think about this. Think about how stupid this sounds to me. Once you didn't get Tyrese Hunter, who was number 39 ranked last year, and Kamari Lands is number 39 ranked this year, the moment you didn't get Hunter, do y'all notice how people were like, oh, I don't want to get another Jared West? All these good-ass transfers we got from small schools, and people go straight to Jared West, right? They say they don't want, so everybody from here on out is Jared West. You know who was the next guy we were talking about after Tyrese Hunter? Malachi Smith. They made Malachi Smith the new Jared West, right? Made Malachi Smith the new Jared West. And you know where Malachi Smith went to? Fucking Gonzaga. So he was Jared West when he was getting ready to come here. And then he goes to Gonzaga, and it's another flop for Kenny Payne. Like, listen to that. Listen to that over and over and over again. Listen to that. Sorry, Mike. I forgot Mike James. He's hurt. That's why I forgot him. The fuck does he know about a roster? Sorry, like Locke, you know I like you, but in the basketball world, as always, the data can change. You see, that's a great tweet, Jocelyn. Locke's tweet is a great tweet. You want to know why? Because Locke can change on data. He can change his tweet on data. Locke can handpick the data he wants to pick. Like, I can go to Locke and say, you know what I can say? I can go to teams and look at true point guards and assist numbers, and I can say, hey, Locke, do you realize the amount of assists by a point guard only account for like 12% of the assists on the team? If a point guard is only 12% of the assists on the team, where the fuck do you think the other 88% of assists come from? The other 88% of playmaking comes from where? If a good point guard is responsible for 12 to 17% of the assists on a team, it means 88% of the assists come from somewhere else. Like, my numbers are off, but y'all get the point. So I can go find numbers to say you don't need a true point guard. I can find numbers that say L. Ellis is going to be defense and distribution, because that's what we need for this team. I can go to find interviews and say L. Ellis is looking forward to being more of this kind of guard. I can go find all kind of data that says, point guard this, meaningless this, and meaningless that. I can do that. Or I can say, you think Kenny Payne? There's no data that I gotta go find to argue with a data head that Kenny Payne, Nolan Smith, Danny Manning, and Josh Jameson, Milt Wagner, Reese Gaines, Christian Cunningham can't put a product on the floor. I don't need data for that. I don't need to fight. I don't need to argue with anybody. I don't need to argue with Cat West. I don't need to argue with Blake and Baker. I don't need to argue with Ethan Moore. I don't need to argue with people about that. If I'm arguing, we're just talking. That's just talking. That's just talking. Yeah, you panicking because you want to panic. You're panicking because you want people to panic with you. Like, how many people, how much have we learned in the last 2 years that panicked people want to bring in other panicked people? They wonder why y'all not panicking like me. Why aren't y'all scared like me? Why aren't y'all paranoid like me? You do this? What? What, Marcus? You sit in the kitchen and you leave your door open? Yeah. You're in the kitchen and your door is open and you're just sitting, drinking? Yeah. Aren't you scared that some big fucking giant is going to run in there and rob you and pillage and plunder? Well, in Idaho, last year, a lady was sitting in the kitchen and somebody kicked in the door and, well, yeah, her husband was a international arms dealer. Yeah, that's what happened. I mean, you should be sitting by your door with locks and bolts every day. I'm scared. Aren't you scared that Kenny Payne's not going to be able to get the ball up the floor? What if they steal the ball every time, Marcus? What if L. Ellis gets 10 fouls in the first quarter? What if L. Ellis... L. Ellis is the only guy that can dribble the ball. And he's going to get in foul trouble. And I'm going to wait until the game. I'm going to wait till game 19. And when L. Ellis picks up 3 fouls in the first 10 minutes, I'm going to say, I knew this day was coming. This is the day I've been planning for my entire life. The day L. Ellis got 3 fouls in the first half. See, finally, it happened, Marcus. This is why I live in the bunker in my basement. Because I knew one day L. Ellis would have 3 fouls in the first 10 minutes. I've been waiting on this day my entire life. That's not true, Chester. That's not true. That's not true. They are playing 5-on-5 every single day, Chester. That's not true. We were number fucking 1 in the country under Chris Mack. And you know what he was talking about? 5-on-5. Somebody's going to get injured. Our best, deepest roster, we had fucking 14 people. People get injured. We make do. We go 4-on-4. Do you know how many fucking drills are designed to play 4-on-4 where you don't need the extra 2? Like what? Like, Chester, I know you know better. I know you know better. I know you know that every single team in the country loses players all the time. Can't run 5-on-5. That guy's in load management. That guy's rehabilitating the ACL. That guy's doing this. Everybody does this. And yes, I'm talking about the best teams in the country do the exact same thing. Duke Blue Devils will have 6 or 7 guys that can play every year. And the other 7 dudes on the bench look like punters. They look like punters. And aspiring accountant execs. Go look at Duke's bench for the last 20 years. Do you think they have 9 dudes that look like they can play every year? Coach K, these last 3 years, then had dudes on his bench that look like they could play because he's been out the door when he stopped recruiting. Coach K did not put guys on his team that couldn't play. Shit, I might as well have an academic kid here. You ain't going to play? I might as well go get a couple of checks. A couple of checks and Timothy, Chet, and Timothy, Chet, and Landon. Timothy, Chet, and Landon, whose dads are like, they work for Rubicon. Because nobody, either you're a player or you're not. Sorry about my language, y'all. Sorry. I got really behind. Sorry. Gary, I heard you had an interesting night. You care to share? Okay, no? Especially in year 1. Fuck. Well, that was honest. That was honest, Christy. Yeah, people can't be honest if they're the confident one, or the confident one has to make the insecure one less insecure. Yes, but there is a line. And it doesn't have to, like, I feel you. It doesn't even have to be blind. Like, trust his resume. The lady on the phone did not get me in check at all. Albert C in the building. She learned she just don't care. Listen, my son does it too, so it's I don't know about the coaches event. No, I got him, Jocelyn. The last time I blinked the screen, I got him. I think. I'll take 539th ranked recruit. Right. That's a good call. I checked Twitter. People definitely out here saying, okay, that's what I'm saying. It's just stupid shit. It's just stupid shit. I don't even want to blanket call it trolls. It's just like like I said, you're not a Louisville fan. You're a Louisville critic. You're a Louisville critic that follows Louisville closely, and you look for things to critique. Oh, was that golf scramble today? Cronyism. Yeah, like you don't even know where he starts. Cadra says, welcome, hello to the Midnight family. She hadn't popped in a few days. I mean, gee, it's a team. It's a whole team. No, Locke hates Virginia. Locke hates Virginia until they won the championship. Think about that life. Locke is the perfect example. Jocelyn, this is why I don't bat an eyelash about Locke's opinion. Jocelyn, all he does is talk shit about Virginia. Talk about why they won't win. Talk of shit about them, right? And guess what he does when they win the national championship? He puts on all his Virginia clothes and comes in there like, yeah, baby, we're the best. We're the best. Locke, you did nothing for the morale of your school, your fan base, anything. All you did, and listen, ask Locke. He'll tell you exactly what I'm saying is true. I work with him every day. Damn, Locke, Virginia looked pretty good last night. Oh, they'll fuck it up in the tournament. Damn, Locke, this, you know what he turns into? I knew it all along. So that's a critic. That's a personality. That's not a fan. That's a cynic who follows his alma mater. That's not a fan. Go ask him. Go ask anybody. Locke never thinks Virginia's going to win until the day they win the championship. I've accused Ethan Moore of that. I'm like, Ethan, all you do is talk shit about all the football programs, and when they lose, or I'm talking about all the programs, you talk shit about them, and then when they finally lose, like every team does except for one every year, you say, I told you. See, I told you. You never come in there and just say, hey, that was a fucking hell of a year. That was a hell of a year. Y'all gave it y'all all, got your ass kicked by Texas A&M. Damn it, dog, that was a hell of a year. Good job, fellas. Your pitching was shit this year. Y'all grinded out some games. Y'all made, y'all made the super regionals. Good job, fellas. Let's go get them next year. Let's go. No, it has to be a hot take about Dan McDonnell leaving, needing more, wanting more, or can't win the big one. Jeff Walls. Y'all was the fucking hunted all year. Louisville carries a name. There is a jealousy of the Young Center and the women's team. Are we allowed to say our women get everybody's best shot? Haley Van Lith is the fucking most followed female college basketball player in the fucking country. Is on our team. Repeat, Haley Van Lith is the most followed female basketball player in the fucking country. Do you know that young ladies sit in their fucking homes all over the country and the bullseye is on Haley Van Lith? Anybody who doesn't like their crowd turnout, they turn on the TV. Our women are like tops in the country in attendance. We got the nicest fucking basketball gym for our ladies in the country. They put pictures of fucking Haley and Louisville on the backboard when they're working out, when they're shooting, when they're training. We are the fucking target. Everybody wants a piece of Haley Van Lith. They fucking get us in the Elite Eight. Like, oh shit. Good job. You got us. We had a squad. We were lacking in size, a little more size and athleticism, 2-point, 4-point swing. We win a championship. It's fucking hard at that level. But instead of just saying it's fucking hard, Don Stanley got them going. South Carolina got them going. They got a couple more SEC athletes than we need. It turns into Jeff Walls winning the big one. Sorry, excuse my mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse my language. Pardon my language. Not once has he showed his hand early. A 12-win roster. You know what fucking hurts a 12-win roster? Somebody who doesn't belong at this level. You know what hurts a 12-win roster? Somebody that doesn't have the mentality of this level. So you know what you do? You say, I'm not taking anybody who doesn't have the mentality to commit to winning here at this level. You might commit to your performance at this level, but if you're not committed at a high level to win here at the University of Louisville, if you're not a put on for my city kind of guy, if you're not a put on, I don't need you, especially my first year. I'll go get hired guns when I got a championship roster. That's when I'll bring in a grad transfer assassin. Sorry, Daryl. Sorry, y'all. I hope y'all put the kids to bed. It's slow. It's slow for a reason. Lamont, I couldn't help myself. This is first year. We won 12 games last year. Our guys were not mentally tough last year. Our coaching staff was in shambles. People were trying to take the head coach's spot. Golly. No, Master Yoda. They didn't have a 7 or 8 rotation. They had a 6-man rotation, and the 7 was emergency. North Carolina had a 6-man rotation. They ran their motion over and over and over again. And in clutch situations, they got the ball to their playmakers who made plays, and they hit their free throws. No, they don't want to come back. They don't want to come back. They want to put their shirt on and start pointing fingers about what's not right. That's not a fan. That's a critic. That's a Louisville critic. Thank you, Alicia. No, they're not. No, they're not. The expectations are not too high. The criticism is too high. They're setting the bar because they want to be able to critique the entire time. They don't have championship expectations. That's not true. That's not true. Because the same people that will tell you, fuck you. Y'all mind if I go to the kitchen? Did somebody buy me a drink or something? I feel like somebody did. Somebody, please purchase me a drink. Look, you don't have to, but it would be nice. I'll be right back because I have to finish this thought. I have to finish the entire thought. I'm gonna go get 2 cubes of ice. I'll be right back.
Hey, wait. Kenny Payne won those games.
Just getting a couple cubes of ice, good people. Be right back in a second. My buddy told me he's tired of me taking breaks. He said he's gonna get me a deep freezer. He said if I don't get one for myself, he's gonna get one for me. A deep freezer for your boy Megan. Just need about 15 more seconds, y'all. Hold on. It is getting, man, that heat. I hope y'all call DFH. Because that heat had my air conditioning working overtime today. Thank you for the drink. Here I come. Somebody got me a drink. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry for the language, y'all. I'm sorry for giving you these unscripted nights. Hey, y'all. I'm protected too. Hold on, I'm protected too. Y'all, I talked to someone earlier today, and there's someone who prays over me and protects me. So they remind me that what I'm doing is the right thing. What I'm talking about right now is the right thing to talk about. So where was I? I know exactly where I was. Hold on. Let me, since I went to the kitchen, let me do the right thing. Hold on. I'm sure I got you, Gary. Hold on. Let me catch up. I'm gonna catch up fast. It's not the show. It's the most awful part. It's the fan. No, yeah, those are not fans. Those are fake. Look, now see what I'm saying? Please read this. Gary Crump, y'all. Gary Crump's a day one. Gary Crump's an awesome supporter of the night show and the midday show. And let me take a second to thank Andrew Mullins of TBF Mortgage. Andrew Mullins is a sponsor, a week-long sponsor of the night show. And if anybody wants to sponsor the night show after Saturday, you can sponsor the night show on the board. Andrew Mullins, TBF Mortgage, 502-435-1535. Let me, first of all, thank you for protecting me with your prayers. Damn, Kevin. I'm going to be talking reckless. Lauren, I hope you ain't fell asleep because you might have to save me tonight. Tonight, I'm worked up. Steven? Touching you. Yeah, the heat is no joke. Beverly, okay, Beverly, I'm sorry. Beverly, I didn't know you were going to go public with your identity. But Beverly, thank you so much, Beverly. Sorry, I screwed up your identity. I didn't want to say it out loud. But cheers, cheers, cheers. So, conversation. They won 12 games last year. You mean to tell me last year's roster, we lost DeAndre, Jared, Malik, Noah, maybe one other. Okay. Now, outside of DeAndre Davis, who is not a point guard, outside of Malik, who we did not have a good year out of Malik. Malik was the problem much more than he was the solution. Just talking about last year, not his entire career. Last year, Malik was the problem a lot of times. Y'all saw it. I saw it. I love all these kids. So you're telling me you lost Noah Locke and Jared West, who people all of a sudden can't stop talking shit about. So you lost Noah Locke, who had his worst shooting percentage in history. Matt Cross, who stunk it up from the three-point line. He would tell you that. Pops Cross would tell you that. You lost Matt Cross, Jared West, who people keep comparing all of our quote-unquote low-grade point guards. You lost Noah, Jared, Matt Cross, Malik, and DeAndre. No guards. All of a sudden, so did you think last year's team was a championship team if you had better guard play? No. You know what you talked about? Shooting, and we can't do anything inside. You know what we fucking talked about last year? How we don't score in the paint. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying that we didn't spend the entire year talking about toughness in the paint, getting buckets in the paint, getting and ones in the paint, and three-point shooting. Now, all of a sudden, we got a fucking bunch of big boys and people that can score in the paint. All of a sudden, the entire needs of the team, we can't win without blah, 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 blah shooting. We shot like shit last year. But we didn't lose because of outside shoot. We couldn't score shit in the paint. And Malik wasn't going in the paint. And Jalen Williams was our only hope. And when he did great in the paint, we had a good game. Oh, now we brought in Sidney Curry late. Sidney Curry scoring in the paint. We got great games. So now we add a Roosevelt Wheeler who's going to be healthy, a Brandon Huntley Hatfield, 5-star recruit, a returning Jalen Withers, a more confident and more consistent Sidney Curry. Now all of a sudden we need somebody at the point to pass him the ball. But we still got L. Ellis. But we need another Jared and Noah because we're going to bring them in. But this time they're going to, instead of shooting, they're going to pass it to the inside. You see what I'm saying? You see how to spot the logic of a fucking critic versus a fan versus a supporter versus somebody who knows something about basketball? I'm gonna delete this after tonight. So y'all can, I'm not gonna delete it off YouTube, but I'm not gonna put it on Facebook and Twitter. My aunt watching. I got aunts and uncles and cousins. Y'all, I can't leave this on my regular social media. If y'all want to share it somewhere else, it can be shared, but Sam and Cross. Sam dunked on somebody. Sam had about 4 to 5 big time plays around the basket. Sam was mid-range. Sam did not handle the ball. We didn't listen. Who felt like we lost because we couldn't handle the ball? Did anybody feel like our season was bad because we couldn't handle the ball at the point guard spot? Gabe was a year before. Okay, what did we lose in Sam? And thank you, Lachelle. What did we lose in Sam? On the positive side, we lost Sam, great mid-range pull-up. Sam shot a lot of bad floaters. Sam, when Sam got down in himself, Sam had zero confidence. So we lost a player in Sam Williamson who was a McDonald's All-American who struggled with his confidence. Do y'all realize Calipari turned over substitutions to Kenny Payne because Kenny Payne would always tell Cal, if anybody's not playing with confidence, get them out the fucking game. That's what made Kenny Payne the associate head coach, because his responsibility was to pull players that he didn't see they were playing with confidence. Think about that. The ultimate control freak in John Calipari said he got eyes. He got eyes for confidence. Calipari took his substitution pattern of confidence and put it in Kenny Payne's lap with all his great teams until it came to the Twins. Kenny, we got some deals to make. We got some quotas to fill. I know you want to put in young fella, but not on this one. Kenny Payne says, but it's going to cost us our 40-0. Twins, get on out there. Jesus Christ. We lost a guy who struggles with confidence in Sam Williamson. We lost a Noah Locke who didn't shoot well this year, but cannot handle the ball and is a very, I don't want to say selfish. Noah Locke, he shot the ball. He didn't care if he was off balance. He didn't care. Noah Locke always shot like he was open. Matt Cross, I loved his toughness around the basket. Matt Cross sucked from outside the paint. And then when Matt Cross screwed up, what did he do? Matt Cross, he's pinching his nipples on the free throw line, disciplining himself for screwing up. Those are the kind of things that Kenny Payne says we can't do. Yeah, now it's dribbling. Right. Inside. Clumsy transition. We lost because of bad transition. We lost because there was nobody that can get the ball to the basket. That's not point guards. That's 2 guards. That's 3 men. That's big men who always shot 3-pointers. But no, all of the reasons we lost have turned into point guard play. We had 1 point guard last year, true point, in Jared West. And y'all fucking hate Jared West now. Danny C, I hope you want me to stop cussing. Lauren, am I doing too much? Let me know if I'm doing too much. This shit, I mean, it's like, what are we talking about here? Danny C, cheers. Sometimes y'all get on my nerve. I love y'all. I know sometimes y'all don't mean to be this way. Hey, let me tell you something. Janetta Johnson is in this chat right now. Do y'all realize Janetta Johnson in this chat right now is one of the best female basketball players in Big Ten history? You want to say NCAA history, so Janetta, I ain't gonna give you a hard time in that debate. But like right now, she's in the chat. One of the best female basketball players in the entire history of the Big Ten. What's the first fucking thing she says? Big men help out with that shit all the time. What did I tell you? I said there's nothing like throwing the ball to a big man that can handle the ball and bring it up the court and go get it back to him, right? We had L. Ellis come into the studio. I made a joke, L. Back in my day, we would throw it up to the big man, come up the court, go get it from him. It works. It's been working for 30 fucking years. 50 years. But y'all get so locked in some fucking dumbass who wants to play sports by the data and the analytics. And one of the best women players in NCAA history and fucking Big Ten history jumps right in the chat at 12:40 at night and says, what do you mean? The big man help with that shit. You need people that can get to the basket, hit their free throws, and get rebound and finish. I can tell you that. L. Ellis can tell you that. One of the fucking greatest women players in fucking history can sit here and tell y'all that. Look her up. This ain't cap. Look her the fuck up. Type in Janetta Johnson, fucking Wisconsin. You'll see every fucking record. You'll see everything. Her name is in all that shit. People who know that she don't gotta, like, she bad at me for arguing with people. She like, I'm sending Jalen. Sorry, Janetta, I shouldn't be telling this. You know what, Janetta, they need to know. I'm sending Jalen Johnson to Kentucky for Kenny Payne. Because I know he knows. One of the best women's basketball players in Big Ten history is saying, I'm sending my son, my freak athlete, 5-star, 4-star son to play for Kenny Payne. And I got to sit around, and when we don't get a player, when we don't get Dior Johnson, I gotta, oh man, Kenny Payne's not getting it done. Hey man, Locke said the data says that, man, David, I missed you. David, sorry. David, if you're still up, I'm sorry I missed you. David, you get a good cheer. Sorry, David. Sorry about that.
Hey, wait. Kenny Payne won those games. Yeah.
Sorry, Jocelyn, talked your head off. Clumsy transition sucked. This mother, he been here fucking three months. But the one, like, you found a weakness, you found a flaw. You found a flaw in the point guard spot. That means you said in 1 year, a 12-win team, they got everything else except for a point guard. And you know what I'm going to talk about until the season? A fucking point guard. You're not waiting. Oh, yeah, Kenny's awesome, but the point guard situation is all I want to talk about. That's not a fan. That's a critic. Like, just like you're finding, you're not, again, I hate saying this. You don't compliment your girl. That person does not compliment his girlfriend. You're pissed at her for spending money on her Birkin bag. You're not factoring in, she fed you, she fed the kids, she did this, she did that. She gave you room to breathe when you got home from work. You didn't compliment her on anything else. But you got him, hey man, oh man, this girl tripping, man. She's sitting around buying Birkin bags. Well, did you tell him everything else she did positive for the team? Jesus Christ. There's no way there should be this much conversation about a point guard. In the first 3 months, mid-range jump shot. Yeah, like mentality. I'll even do that. Everybody's in the perimeter. Nobody's at the basket. Fast break was pathetic. Poor shot selection. Okay, hey, poor shot selection is a problem. You know how you fix poor shot selection? You make sure you bring in guys who want to win for the program and not looking for NIL money. You look at the problem from last year, poor shot selection. Poor shot selection is because people want to accomplish their own goals. That means they say, I know this is not the best shot, but I'm going to shoot it anyway. So I can get to the league, so I can get NIL money, so I can get this. Okay, I'm the new coach. You know what's important? Buy-in. Because it don't matter if I go get a fucking 5-star who has poor shot selection. Jesus Christ Almighty. Calipari turned over substitutions as a head coach. This is not a guy who, like, if a guy gets 3 fouls in the first half, take him out. This is, if you see somebody playing without confidence, I won't argue with you, snatch him out. Except if it's the Harrison twins. Kenny, the only people that you're not allowed to substitute out are the Harrison twins. Okay? Cool. Kenny Banks, all right. King, this is simple. Billy, she's fucking royalty. She is college. She is women's basketball college royalty. Janetta knows everything about Michigan. Janetta knows everything about basketball in Michigan. Do y'all know who's from Michigan? Leave it at that. She knows everything about Michigan basketball. Do y'all know who's directly out of the heart and soul of Michigan? That's funny. We won 12 games last season. Okay, well, if you just think it's all Mac and we had an awesome squad, so we should win 30 games now, huh? Is that the take? Walter, I should watch my mouth. I don't mean to talk like this. I shouldn't do this. I can't help myself sometimes. Nolan Smith played and coached and was basketball ops at Duke. He won a championship at Duke. He's basketball ops. There are 1,000 point guards in the transfer portal right now. Do y'all know how hard it is to get a Division I scholarship, a Power 5 Division I scholarship, if you're under 6'3"? Do y'all know how good you got to be to get a Division I Power 5 scholarship? Go back to the high schools all around the world. The best player at this high school went to fucking Marshall. The best player at this high school went to Vanderbilt and never saw the floor. The best player at this high school went to SMU. He's the best player in the history of Cheatham County. And he went to the same place Christian Cunningham went to. And he went overseas for 3 months and got washed out. There are 1,000 guards. There are 1,000 guards that can bring the ball up the court fast and pass. Y'all watch Kentucky get their fucking ass handed to them by 7 guards and 3 big men. Y'all watched Kentucky Wildcats get their ass handed to them by 7 guards and 3 big men. There's guards everywhere. My point is Kenny Payne's being deliberate. Nolan, Kenny, Danny, Josh, they're being deliberate. There's nothing wrong with saying KP needs some more guards. There's nothing wrong with that. But the panic conversation and the Kenny Payne, desperate conversation and the recruiting conversation, you're like, you got the best of the fucking best. For the last fucking 20 years, he's been the best of the best. You think he went to New York for a year and fucking forgot how to recruit? Or I'm sorry, you think he forgot talent evaluation? It's fucking stupid. It's stupid. And you're just trying. Again, when Josh Hurd got the job, I said, how can I help? Josh Hurd, do a better job. You didn't want Kenny Payne. Kenny Payne comes in here. You know what you said? How can I make it difficult for Kenny Payne? That's the difference. I'm here to support Josh Hurd, even though I didn't think he was the best choice. You didn't think Kenny Payne was the best choice, and you decided, how can I make Kenny Payne's life as difficult as humanly possible? It's fucking pathetic. I'll see y'all tomorrow.